The building was shaking, the windows were breaking.
And we could hear the storm pulling at them, tearing at them, almost as if it was a giant beast trying to break in. And it did.
The laboratory is a narrow building, and you could feel both sides pushing in.
We just hunkered down. Eventually, you could just feel the wind just blowing through the entire lab.
We were sitting in the hallway and just trying to comfort each other, and we didn't know what was coming, but you could hear the building coming apart.
Second floor, lost windows, third floor, water's coming in from everywhere.
And we're the first floor of a 3-story building. So we wondered what was going on, above us.
You just had to sit there. We all prayed if that was, something that you did, and we just waited. When we walked out, it looked like a totally different place. I've never seen anything like this in my whole life. This is something you see on the news, like a war zone.
Honestly, it looked like a bomb had gone off. One of the structures was like, pretty much most of the outer covering was gone. You could see the broken windows.
There were a lot of tears. There was a lot of shock.
It takes your breath away. I think pretty much everyone's car that was there, like mine, was totaled, or everyone lost their windows.
An entire tree was ripped out of the ground and it was thrown over here. And another tree was ripped out of the ground and it was thrown over there. Next to your car, near your car, on that guy's car. Just trees everywhere. And we went out and we took a picture. The fact that, we all felt it's like we made it through this.
There's no way you can go through something like that and not come out changed. I have many meltdowns every now and then. I'm grateful. I say a prayer every day. I'm grateful for the blessings and the hardships. They make you who you are and they make you dig deep. Makes you appreciate everything.
We had to evacuate around 200 patients. And there was at least one patient we know of that needed a transfusion in the air. So one of the first units that we issued was to a patient that was going to be hooked up to that unit and then flown out.
There were still people needing transfusions, still people coming into the ER. Blood was still needed.
Then we had a massive transfusion protocol. It's the worst case scenario if you're working in a blood bank. And so I had to pack up the blood, 4 reds, 4 plasmas, get the ice ready for the runner to come and take it to the patient. They need it. They need it now.
We're practically doing work by candlelight in the hottest room you can imagine.
Room temperature got up to 33 Celsius, which is almost 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
You didn't want to leave the blood bank unmanned because you never knew what was coming in the door.
Things happen during the hurricane, after the hurricane, before the hurricane. It is absolutely critical that we have the blood supply. That's what I signed on for. I talked to my little girl. She knows Daddy's got to go to work. He's going to save people's lives.
Your house and your property, that's secondary to what I have to do at the hospital, what my job is. And when you go into this field, you have to want to take care of people. We serve the community.
Honestly, sometimes I feel like a hero. And so we go to this job that not everybody wants to go to. Not everybody wanted to come back to Panama City. And we did, for the people, for the patients. That's what we do.
It's inspirational to me to say that we are OneBlood. That reminds me that we're a team. That's just not a slogan to me. I feel it when I say it, and we are OneBlood. That's a team. That's our family. That's a support system. We depend on it. I know it's there.
I think OneBlood is absolutely wonderful, especially in just the whole OneBlood family supporting us in our time of need. I thought it was very generous, above and beyond the call of duty.
OneBlood got us everything we needed. It was 100 degrees in the room, here's a portable air conditioner. Still hot, here's 2. You need food, here's a cart full of food and drinks. You need this, you need that, and we had everything.
I was getting texts from people all over OneBlood, and everybody, "Are you okay? We heard what's happening. What do you need?" Immediately, before the storm even had passed.
OneBlood has been very supportive.
It's the only job I've ever worked where my boss's boss and so on all called in to check on us every day for weeks. I've never worked anywhere who showed that much dedication to making sure we're all right.
We are OneBlood, and that's to me, it says it all.